Yo, what's going on everybody? TK Gaming. I'm back here with a brand new NBA 2K16 rebuilding video, and in today's video I'm going to be rebuilding the 08-09 LA Clippers. So take a look at this team. They got DeAndre Jordan, who is an 85 overall. Just to let you guys know, the stats, overalls, and ages are a little bit wrong, but these are basically some of the players that did play on this team. You obviously can't find a lot of them because it is way back, so it is pretty far back. So this team had DeAndre Jordan, Zach Randolph, then a couple throw-in. They had Eric Gordon on this team, and Chris Kaman. So that's all the players I could find, and then we kept in the rest of the players. But Zach Randolph and DeAndre Jordan, that could be a scary front court, to be honest. That could be a very scary front court. Zach Randolph putting up huge points, and then DeAndre Jordan, you already know what he does on a daily night. So we're gonna take a look at the player contracts right here. DeAndre Jordan's making the most money, and I think I want to trade him. I don't think I want to build my team around DeAndre Jordan. That's just me. And I think I want to trade Eric Gordon. So both are the highest paid players on this team. So let's get see what we can get for DeAndre Jordan. It should be a pretty good deal. Chris Middleton, Tristan Thompson, Al Jefferson. Really good trades that are popping up here. I want a young guy to have in the locker room, and I think I don't want. I think I'm going to go back and take this Chris Middleton deal. So DeAndre Jordan going to the Milwaukee Bucks for Chris Middleton. So that was a pretty good trade right there. We're bringing a young player on the team. And next we want to trade Eric Gordon. So hopefully we can get something good for him. Still a pretty good shooting guard. And it's only 26. So they want our first round pick. No thanks. Greg Monroe, Kyle Korver. We can get Al Jefferson, who is on an expiring deal. Okay, so that's an interesting deal. We can also play power forward, and we can get Enes Kanter, who's 23. We get Minnesota's first round pick. I think I'm going to take this deal. Eric Gordon in 2018 first round pick. Going to the OKC Thunder for Enes Kanter. So I think it's a really good trade for our team. We bring in a lot of young players so far. And then we want to go and get the Washington Wizards first round pick. Austin Rivers. They want Paul Pierce. Actually, I'll give away Paul Pierce. He is getting up there in age, and he's probably going to retire anyway. So this is what our team's going to be looking like. Austin Rivers, JJ Redick, Wesley Johnson, Zach Randolph, and Enes Kanter. And then going to the player stats right here, I guess I'll go Zach Randolph, Chris Middleton number 2, and JJ Redick number 3. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1, where I hope you can do pretty well. In this season, Steph Curry wins MVP, averaging 31.5 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists. Crazy numbers out of Steph Curry. Karl-Anthony Towns wins Rookie of the Year, averaging 17 points and 10 rebounds. Greg Monroe, 6 man. DeAndre Jordan wins Defensive Player of the Year. Giannis Antetokounmpo wins Most Improved, and Billy Donovan wins Coach of the Year. So crazy to see 3 Milwaukee Bucks all in those categories. So coming right here, we did not make the playoffs, but we did have a pretty good record for the team that we had. We had a 28-54 record. It's obviously going to be really challenging to make it in the Western Conference with a team like this. So Zach Randolph, 18 points and 12 rebounds. JJ Redick, 17. Chris Middleton, 15. Jamal Crawford with 12. And then Enes Kanter had a pretty bad season. 10 and 11. His rebounds were pretty high, but I want to see more out of him on the scoring department. So with some of the players right here, it's probably going to be Cleveland and OKC, or Cleveland and Golden State. Okay, Golden State gets knocked out in the second round, and OKC beats the Miami Heat in 5 games. Kevin Durant wins Finals MVP. So we're going to go right into the staff signing. Hopefully we get some pretty good picks and maybe get Ben Simmons, Brandon Ingram. So let's go right into scouting, mock drafts, and we have the 7th pick. So we have the 7th pick. That's still a pretty good pick. I'm just gonna somewhat pass it. Hopefully we get someone good, because usually everyone's gone by the 7th pick. It's really not worth going into the NBA draft. And let's see who we get with that 7th pick. And we get Jaylen Brown. Okay, and we also get Dick Simmet, I guess how you pronounce his name. Team player options, Brennan Dawson, I guess. Actually, I won't bring him back. Because he's just gonna eat up minutes on our bench, more than likely. LeBron declined his player option. If we can get LeBron on the team, that'd be crazy. Nothing in qualifying. My free agents here. Okay, so Jamal Crawford, we definitely want to bring him back. He's asking for a pretty relatively cheap contract. Austin Rivers is going to test. So basically our whole bench is here. This is basically our whole bench. I want to bring back Wesley Matthews. He had a pretty good season last year. And where the big part begins, free agency. So hopefully we can get someone good. Jamal and Wesley both coming back to the team. Actually, I'm not going to sign Wesley, because now we can sign a big a max contract deal, and LeBron is here. But we don't have enough cap space to sign him, so that kind of stinks. But we're gonna go after some players. I think we need a point guard because Austin Rivers isn't coming back. Let's take a look at our team. Yeah, so we need a point guard first and foremost, someone that can lead our team. And I'm gonna go after Mario Chalmers, a relatively cheap contract, and Rondo's probably asking for, Rondo's asking for way too much. We basically need a player in every position. So J.R. Smith, if you want to come and join the team, Mr. J.R. Smith knocking down threes. Terrence Ross, okay, he's asking for pretty hefty, and Jared Dudley's a pretty good six man to have on the team. Power forwards, ooh. Do I bring in David Lee? I'd rather bring in Brandon Bass, who's asking for a little bit higher, but he's going to do a lot more. So, next, we're going to get a center, and I think I'm going to give someone a max contract here, and I don't know who it's going to be. Jared Salinger is asking for an okay. Joakim Noah 7. I don't want to give Dwight that $20 million. I'd rather give it to Paugus. Actually, I'm just going to go after someone like Boban Marjanovic. Hope he wants to come to the team. He'd be nice to have on the team. So Boban is the first one that wants to come to the team. We'll accept that JR goes to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and Mario Chalmers, Brennan Bass, and Jared W are all willing to come to the Clippers. So that's really cool to see. Now we have $8 million left to play in cap space. So I think I'm gonna go after Mahimi, and I guess we'll go after Gary Neal. Let's see which ones want to come to the team, and both of them are not accepting. Gary Neal signs with a different team, and we'll sign Ian Mahimi. So that's a pretty good free agent. We really filled up, added a lot of depth to our team. They might not be the highest overall players, but they're going to make a difference in the long run of our season, because most of them are probably going to go to the bench eventually. So that means we have a pretty stacked bench. So that's going to be pretty cool to see. So right here, Chris Middleton 81, Zach Randolph 81, and Enes Kanter 79. So still a relatively decent team, nowhere near an all-star team. So it's going to go Mario Chalmers, Chris Middleton, Jaylen Brown, Zach Randolph, and Enes Kanter, and then a really good bench. I like that starting five. That starting five is looking really well. How many points? Okay, I think I'm going to go out and try to find a trade for Chris Middleton. He is making a lot in the next couple seasons, 3 years, $42 million. It's really not that much, but if you're only putting out 15 points a game, we definitely want to get someone better. Avery Bradley, who's one of the best defenders, I think I'm going to accept that. That's actually really interesting. We get Darren Collison, who could be our starting point guard, and Courtney Lee, Nikola Vucevic. Okay, these are really good offers, but I think I'm going to go back and take the smart deal. Chris Middleton in 2019 first round pick, going to the Kings for Darren Collison and Courtney Lee. So that's a pretty good trade right there. And now this is what our starting lineup's going to be looking like. So it's going to go Darren Collison, J.J. Redick, Jaylen Brown, Zach Randolph, and Enes Kanter, and then a really, really deep bench that's really going to help us out. So it's going to go, I guess it will go Zach Randolph, Jaylen Brown, number 2, and I'll put Darren Collison at number 3. So obviously, guys, at the end of season number 2, it's Ben Simmons wins Rookie of the Year, Greg Monroe wins Sixth Man, Anthony Davis wins Defensive Player of the Year, TJ McConnell wins Most Improved, and Billy Donovan wins Coach of the Year. So going to the standings right here, we do not make the playoff for 2 seasons in a row, but we are getting better. So 35-47 record right there. Jaylen Brown led us in points with 16, Zach Reynolds with 16, Darren Collison with 16, and J.J. Redick with 14. So a pretty good season for our whole team, but still not good enough to make the playoffs. So this is where the off season happens, where we hope we can get another big name free agent to really help our team, and Golden State wins the championship. But showing that Jaylen Brown and Steph Curry wins Finals MVP, but showing that Jaylen Brown took a bigger role this year, that's definitely what we want in his rookie season. So hopefully next year he can put up 20 points a game rather than putting up around 16 to 17. So rookie signings, no one there. Team player options, let's see what we got. We got no one here. Qualifying offers, nothing. And we got the my free agents right here, and hopefully we have no one. We got Darren Collison, who I'll give him that. Zach Randolph wants to test, and I want to bring back J.J. Redick for sure. If he doesn't come back, wouldn't be that mad about it. Okay, I'm not gonna sign him right away, because we can sign someone in free agency, and his man is C.J. McConnell. Let's give him that deal with the player option at the end. And if Chandler Parsons wants to come and join the team, I'd definitely take him aboard. And I think that's it. We can give a contract to Paul Millsap. Why not? And we can get Paul Millsap, but we can't get both of them. I think I'm going to take Paul Millsap. Yeah, I'm going to take Paul Millsap. He's going to be that presence that's going to add a lot of scoring to our team. Now, the pure all-star on this team, someone that we didn't have since we traded DeAndre Jordan away. So, that's a really good trade for our team, and hopefully he can leave his past not making the playoffs, and hopefully he can make us into a playoff appearance. So go to the roster right here: Paul Millsap, Enes Kanter, Marjanovic, Mahimi. So now we have a lot of different centers and power forwards on our team, and we might have to trade one. So it's gonna go, the starting lineup would go Mark Chalmers, Jamal Murray, Jamal Crawford, Jaylen Brown, Paul Millsap, Enes Kanter, Mahimi, Boban. I think I'm going to keep this team, man. I think this is the team that's going to take us over the next step. So it's going to go Paul Millsap now, Jaylen Brown, and then I guess Jamal Crawford. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3. Coming to the end of the season, Kevin Durant wins MVP, averaging 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. Lewis Knight wins Rookie of the Year. Gorgie Dang wins 6th man. Anthony Davis Stevens Player of the Year. Corey Joseph Most Improved, and Billy Donovan wins Coach of the Year of the OKC Thunder. So taking a look at the standings right here, we just missed the playoffs, about a game behind the Memphis Grizzlies. So we're not just missed it, but we're very close on making the playoffs. And Paul Millsap led us. He was definitely the all-star that we needed. 23 points, 11 rebounds. Jaylen Brown around 20 points. Jamal Crawford with 14. And Brendan Bath with 6 and 3 rebounds. So, like I said, this is a really difficult rebuilding video just because you have to build through the draft, build through free agency. And, but I think we should have made the playoffs one of the seasons. And New Orleans Pelicans wins the MVP, wins the championship, and Chris Paul wins Finals MVP. That's pretty cool to see. So if you guys do want to see more rebuilding videos like this, make sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.